what you need to do is not worry about what other people are going to think and call everybody in your phone and get them to your PBR. And Mr. Lomax did a great job on talking about posture. And when I go through the inviting process, I'm going to explain to you what I do when I invite people to PBR. So you need to schedule your first 2 PBRs when? When? So if you leave here today without the PBR in the books, you're not taking your business seriously. I don't care how long you've been in the business. You need to schedule your first 2 PBRs. When? Right away. Not later. Right away. Not tomorrow. Right away. People look at Saturday training as, the beginning of the work week. Well, this is where we culminate everything that we've done for the week already. So you need to schedule your PBRs and go into next week with PBRs on the books. Here's what you're going to do. You're going to set a date. Now, you're not going to set a date that's convenient for your guests. Once again, who's married and had a wedding? So, what's your name? You stand up for me? What's your name? Brian. So when you got married and you had a wedding, what did you do? Did you call all your friends and family and ask them when was a good time for you to get married? What did you do? And you set a date, you sent out invitations, and whoever came could come, right? So you're not going to, with your PBR, you're not going to call everybody up and say, hey, is it a good idea for me to have my presentation next Thursday? You're going to set it for next Thursday, invite them, and if they can make it, they can make it. If they can't, that's their fault. All right? Give them a round of applause. So we do 6 for the weekend, all through the week, and we do them every hour on the weekends. We never cancel home meetings. Say that with me. We never cancel home meetings. You know what will happen if you cancel home meetings? You will miss the next SVP in your business. There was a man who had a PBR that nobody showed up to. Aaron Burke came to the presentation anyway and made that man call somebody. That person that he called was Senior Vice President Cody Mack. What if he didn't go to the PBR because it got canceled? How many people are on Cody's team here? Yeah, exactly. So, we make a list, and we do not prejudge. Now, this right here is one of the most crucial things that you need to remember for your success in this business. Do you know what will happen if you prejudge? Money. You will lose money. Let me show you something. This is me right here. 6 weeks before I got involved with ACN, I came to meet Mr. Lomax looking like this. Now, how I got peeked into the business was somebody saw that and still decided to talk to me about ACN. And I know that young lady. Her name is Marla Lazarus. Here's us at the last international convention. I love that woman. I owe her my life. And guess what? If she would have prejudged me, she would have missed out on 500 IBOs and almost 3,000 customers. Who knows someone that's not going to do ACN? Didn't I tell you don't prejudge? Yeah, I know I came up with it. So, that's what I was saying before. Do not prejudge. And yeah, that's an iced out. Never mind. That was back in my rapping days. So you're going to build your list. The first people that are going to go on your list are business owners, people with successful network marketing experience, not somebody who got into the magical juice company, never sold any juice and never recruited anybody. That's called unsuccessful network marketing experience. Now, you still want to put that person on the list, okay, but you want people that are successful in network marketing to go first. Business owners, look, they just get it. They understand business. They understand the concept of spending money to make money, and in most cases, $499 is a beast thing to a business owner. People that are already successful, and then everybody else. And then all you're going to do is invite. And when you invite, look, we have an inviting script, okay? And the inviting script, these are just guidelines. And in our organization, our Coalition Dynasty, we have abandoned scripts. And I'm going to tell you why. Because scripts are, when you're reading from a script, you sound like you're reading from a script. You do not want to sound like you're reading from a script. What you need to do is invoke some type of emotion in the person that you're talking to. So, for example, I'm going to use one of my business partners, Josh Carmine. Can you stand up, please? Josh Carmine, 40 points from TC. Give him a round of applause. We haven't done that on Saturday. Tell him to get done. So if I'm inviting Josh to my PBR, and I know Josh, and that's my friend, I'm not going to say, hey, what are you doing at Wednesday at 6:30? I know you look at other ways of making money. I found something incredible. I have an expert coming to explain the details because I sound scripted. I'm going to call Josh. I'm going to say, Josh, ring. Hey, Josh, what's going on, man?
Hey, what's up, man?
Hey, listen, man, what are you doing Wednesday at 6:30?
Not really.
All right, listen, bro. I know your situation, man. You recently got, when Bethlehem Steel shut down, you told me how you lost your job and how you were stuck in the house all day. You couldn't figure out any ways to make money. You're in danger of losing your house, danger of losing your car, maybe in danger of losing your girlfriend, right?
So listen, bro, I found something. And you know my situation. You know, I can't stand working in this restaurant anymore. It's been driving me crazy. So, and I also never get to see my son anymore ever since he went to New Jersey. So I need you to come and check out what I got going on because I believe it's going to help me and you. You trust me, right? Look, I met a man by the name of Keon Lomax. This man is making multiple 5 figures a month. He took some time out of his schedule to be at my house, and I need you to come. I don't care what you got going on, you got to be there.
I'll be there.
You going to be there?
Yeah.
No doubt, right?
Yeah.
Look, if you don't show up, you're going to make me look bad, and we're going to have a problem. All right? Listen, somebody from Mr. Lomax's office will call you the day before the event just to confirm your attendance and to say hello and give you a reminder. So if you see a number you don't recognize, pick up. Don't make me look bad.
I got you.
All right, cool. See you there. Don't you know things about your people? Don't you know their situations? Don't you know one of them just got let go from their job? Don't you know another one of them has 2 or 3 or 4 jobs? Don't you know somebody else's kids are getting ready to go to college? Don't you know you have somebody else who's pregnant who's getting ready to have a baby? You have to use what you know about the people to get them to come. If you're having small PBRs, it's because you're just reading from a script and you're not invoking any type of emotion from the other person. You have to make it emotional. Be bold, be excited, be urgent, and make statements don't ask. You think you want to come to my little business presentation down there? No, you tell them to come, you make them come, you tell them you know their situation, and you refuse to accept no as an answer. How much you believe in what you're doing. Everything is going to depend upon how much you believe in it and how much you can transfer that belief onto somebody else. That's all it's about. Look, if they ask questions, be new, talk about the speaker, not ACN. If somebody asks you a question, just tell them, look, stop asking me questions. Ask me a question. Don't ask me no questions. Just be there. That's it. If they keep trying to ask you questions, tell them, listen, man, maybe you're not the person I'm looking for. You want to hear it from me or the person making $20 grand a month? Straight up. Use the takeaway. Look, if you want to give me a hard way to go, I'll just call you brother instead. As a new IBO, you should only be peeking and inviting. Don't get into a Q&A session because if you answer one question, you're going to have to answer 1,000. Then you're going to end up giving them a presentation over the phone. Look for the red apples, sort, don't sell. Look, some will, some won't. So what? This is so important here. PBR checklist. Have a sign-in sheet. Serve simple snacks. No alcohol. If your people can't go 40 minutes without a drink, they need another meeting that starts with an N. Play upbeat music before and after the presentation. Keep the room temperature cool so that people stay awake. Can we agree it's cool in here? If you're tired, wake up! Minimize distractions. Have documentation available. Be excited and confident. That's so important. Don't be up there as a host sounding weak. Hey, I really thank you guys for coming out today. You know, pretty excited about this thing. I have this guy here. He says he makes a lot of money. I mean, I don't really know. No, be excited. Be fired up. Be confident. Remember why you got involved with ACN in the first place, and make sure that permeates from every pore in your body when you stand in front of your guests, because your guests are going to get in because of you more than the presenter. Don't apologize for the no-shows. It's normal for less people to show up than invited, so you have to over-invite for your event. Edify the speaker, sit through the presentation, and take notes. When you're sorting, if they're red, get them started. If they're green, answer their questions and get them to training. If they're brown, show them where the door is. How to answer most questions. That's a great question. All that'll be covered in the training. Get your prospects to the training. Remember that some will, some won't. So what? Who's next? And I'm going to leave you with this before I bring up Rasan. Recruiting is so very important, and you have no idea how much of an impact you can make in people's lives. Who's new? Who just got started today? You just got started, man? Can you stand up for me? Can you stand up for me? What's your name?